card that your boy luckily packed, but checking his price right now on the market, it's 200K, right? And looking at all these other so far lately from this Team 1 and Team 2 as well, their prices have to be like, I think, very unsettling. Like they kind of just seem like they're gonna go low and then they just boost up in price. Like it's very crazy the way that the price ranges are, inside of these for these cars, I guess, instead of this promo, like the way the pricing is, it's very unsettling, I guess. We never know how it will end up, and usually that's what happens when it comes to live cars like these. Live cars have that, that luck where they'll go like up in so much price at some point, but like throughout the end of the year, they're like cheap as chips, like 50 something K, like at a 90 something rated card. Like it's crazy, right? Imagining the way the market crashes regardless, right? Today we're gonna be looking at a guy that right now is priced at 200K, 5'11", high medium work rate. I wanted to bring to attention is that he's got 3-star, right? Now 3-star is not like the end for this card. Usually, if the obviously the stats have to be good, and the way I'm looking at this card right now, I wouldn't see why I wouldn't use this card, as an end game card, as you could say, right? The stamina is good. Obviously, the passing looks super good. The 95 crop is, a little bit underrated in my opinion, but regardless, I'm gonna head and jump with a review to this card, especially with this with the chem style. Wanted to add to it was a anchor actually, so I guess I didn't have the anchor. I thought I did. Excuse myself for that. Regardless, we're gonna play him in Div 3 rivals. Obviously he's not the best division to probably test these cards, or game 1 to test these cards in. I think I'm gonna use him in a in Division 3 rivals for like 1 or 2 games, and then we'll probably jump into a FUT champs. But I mean, it's not really like, it's not really like a difference to me in my opinion when it comes to for defenders. I think it's more towards attackers, because the way the tactics are made or whatever. But regardless, right, we're gonna go ahead and put an anchor on him, and we're gonna see how good he is with the anchor. Like I said, I wouldn't really bother about the dribbling stats on him, really, because to be honest, like the body type is the only thing that's gonna show us, like if this guy is really just a good dribbler, or or he's just like that kind of player that he's got that really good defensive, work rate for your team. It's like kind of like Robertson in the beginning of the year. He was really good in that fullback position. I think he still is, but it's a little bit different now, I guess, because now the fullbacks, like even like Mendy, who's like a 83, but since he has 4-star, 5-star, on his weak foot and skill moves, it's just you know when it comes to that, right? You have to be more like considering, even like if the card is not even that high, you can just pull off a card with 4-star, 5-star like Mendy, even though he's 83 rated. So that's something to take into mind when it comes to fullbacks like these, right? I don't really have anything to put these guys on 10 chem, but regardless, like this, I'm pretty sure we could rock out a game, right? I'm gonna go ahead and just jump straight to the game because I'm taking too long right here. I will be using him in a 4-4-2. I forgot to say, and he's 5'11", so I don't know if he would be able to pull off like a three center back formation. If he does, though, I would be surprised because, like I said, it all depends on the body type. It's kind of like Varane. Varane as a center back is like the perfect center back in this entire game, right? Because of his body type. It's lean in a way because his body type is agile, but at the same time, his body type is Not the kind of body type you can just body around. You know what I mean? Like he actually can reach out and tackle people very. And yeah, he's a really hard center back to pass. Excuse me. Regardless, I will be using him for right now at 4-4-2. Um, it's probably the only formation I would use this kind of card in, right? And we're gonna be going against a really good team here. We got Timothy and Conte and Ronaldinho, Prime Dino and a Prime Eto, and that Iñaki Williams looks really good. I actually wanted to do a review on him, but you know he's pretty cheap right now. I think pretty much right now people have already gotten a gist, you know, what kind of player he is, because you know he's cheap. He's like 80K, I think, or like 40 something. Yeah, I think it was 80K. So yeah, that's kind of weird though. I would expect for his card to be like around 100 at least, something K. Okay, here we go. That was exactly what I was waiting for. So that's usually what you want as a fullback to have, is that little aggression that he showed right there. It's very hard to find fullbacks right now that do that. And look, let's see how we can hide the ball. Oh, okay, so as you can see, like literally, this guy has 3-star, 3-star. But I mean, look the way he's moving and the way he's dribbling. Like he's got 84 dribbling. Am I right? And my boy is out here flipping out the Conte and the look at that. What in the world? That is so uncalled for. I mean, look at this. Like he can guard the ball, make a run right here. Not a good pass because nobody's in here. Okay. So let's see how it goes. How he does the coming back, right? So I'm gonna just okay. Because we have a potato we're playing against right now. Okay, let's see right here. Okay, we might concede right here. Yeah, we have. So he didn't go right there cover the passing area, I guess, right there. But you know, it was like kind of like at a bad timing, I guess. That whenever he passed, like he knew like our opponent passed at the right time, right? But if you would have given him a little bit more time to like cover that area, I would believe he would have intercepted it again like he did last time. So as you can see, like I said, his dribbling is amazing. I can't stretch this enough. I mean, it's his body type. I know that for a fact, but like I mean, this is like it's like I don't even know what I just seen. Like I literally think he dribbles like 10 times better than my Hakimi, and my Hakimi has you know, has like obviously like not he's an 87 rated, right? So he's not that far from the rating of 89 for Sandro, but still, like, you know what I mean? Like 4-star 4-star weak foot, and he still dribbles better than my Hakimi, which is so odd for me to like see in a card. I never really thought I'd seen that in a card. Like he genuinely just dribbles very well for a 3-star 3-star as well. And look at the tackling ability. Like it's really nice. Like he just feels really balanced. That's what I'm trying to say. Like I could probably use this guy in a center mid role. Like I'm not even kidding with you. Like that's how good this guy's dribbling feels. Look how he's just bombs off a Conte right there. Like I don't see that many cars do that. I'm just being honest with you. Like look at that, man. Like what in the world? That passing ability. This guy plays like he's a freaking like he's a left mid. Like he's made for the midfield. Like that's the kind of player that I feel like this guy is doing. This guy is. And obviously, like I said, it isn't a very competitive game, but still, like it's a good team, right? It's not just any team. So if this was another team, I would like probably be like, I mean, if anything, I expect him to like be, you know, feel average. But right now, he feels like he's changing the whole game. Like that's how I feel about him right now. And I mean, look how he's like covering his area right here. Okay, that's a horrible pass. Okay, see how he plays down the line. Okay. So, can you outpace right here? See, yeah, he did. Damn, and he still puts his body in front of him as he's walking around with him. Look at it. Look at that, man. Look at that. Little cross around. Ooh, almost, almost. The 95 crossing, it's there. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's there. Oh, is he gonna body off? No, he didn't body off Cuadrado. He's taller than Cuadrado, technically, in the numbers, and he's probably stronger. I don't know how he didn't body him right there, but regardless, his dribbling though, the dribbling is probably the one thing that I literally didn't expect from him. Like honestly, you guys, like I think this guy might be going up in price soon. Like he's not even a joke. Look at this. Look at the way he's just bumping him off, and like he holds him off the whole time. Like like if this guy wouldn't have a 4-star weak foot, guys, like this probably would have been like the best fullback, like not just in Serie A, probably like in the whole game, the best left back to be honest. Like I have no idea how to explain it. Like he feels so good. I've used so many fullbacks. That's why I'm saying this too, right? But this guy, he's just so well balanced. Like he feels really good, like in the game, like for his dribbling and like imagine the fact that he has the ability to upgrade. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like the fact that he can upgrade automatically gives him a chance of being like one of the best fullbacks in the game, even if he doesn't have any like traits like or a good weak foot or skill moves, right? Which to be honest, the 4-star skill moves would have just like even though it's not really like a big difference, you could feel it. Like I'm be honest with you, you would honestly feel it on a car like this because like his like I said, his body type is crazy. So right now I don't see him being a super physical kind of. He's still like not that physical I guess as I imagine him would be, and it's a little bit hard to like I guess to predict that with certain cards nowadays because like the thing about those cards is that uh like cars nowadays since they have more of them nowadays have body types. Some cars are superior just because of body type, which to be honest I think it's kind of not necessary. I think there shouldn't be a body type at all in this game. Should just be the stats that matter. But I mean, if that's how you're feeling, um, give him that. But I'll give it to them though. This card for 84 dribbling, I don't think I've seen any card dribble like this. Like he's genuinely just like he dribbles around a Conte, a team of the year Conte, with like like a good defense, like a bunch of icons around him. Like it's not just one Conte that's trying to get this guy. Like this guy is just walking around Quadrado and Conte, and he's bodying him off of himself. Like like this is just kind of like what you would look for in a center mid. Like I mean, look at this guy. Like he can burst off in pace. He's got 95 crossing. Like look at that. Like he was fighting for the bar right there. Obviously, he didn't come off on top. But like I said, that's what happens when you don't have a 4-star weak foot, because it becomes a little harder in this game to tackle now if you don't have a 4-star weak foot or 5-star weak foot. Because I don't get why they do that. It just makes it harder for people to tackle with their weak foot. I don't really know how to explain it. It's just a thing in this game that honestly is annoying, but it's still a thing. So once again though, like as I said, like look at his dribbling, like the way he's just like he can bump into anybody and he will still like have like a little aggressive push he has on them. I mean look at this man, like 3-star 3-star, and like this is literally what an icon card does. Like in the beginning of the game, like all those Ashley Coles and all those cards, like that's what you see those guys do, and this guy is doing that. And like I said, the fact that he can upgrade, I think this card is well worth the price if you ask me at this point. Cause I mean, look at him, bro. Like the high medium is just perfect, man. Like perfect. I don't think I've seen a more perfect rounded card with 3 star, 3 star, and especially as a fullback. All right, let's cross now. Oh, got it. Oh, Tammy Abraham wasn't able to wrap around that guy. Okay, let's see his comeback right here. So here we go. So obviously this guy didn't know how to attack with the Hakimi. I mean with that Ziyech. But you could see, I mean, his pace is good still. With the anchor, I thought it was gonna be a little bit underwhelming because he's like his acceleration is a little shit looking, but it don't feel bad. You can still tell he can accelerate pretty well. That's kind of sus. I don't know why he shot like that, but oh, there's no way you just pass like that, Di Lorenzo. See, here we go, Dest. Come on, come up. There we go. Oh, you didn't get away with it. Okay, he bodied right there. Ziyech. There. Alright, now let's see. Come on, give me that Conte. Bring me Conte. Where he at, though? Look at that. He just fucking sneaks the ball right behind Conte. Like I said, it's not an easy thing to do. You can't just sneak Conte like that with the ball. You gotta have a certain body type, like Neymar or some crap like that, to pass a Conte like that, in my opinion. It's gotta be more body type than anything. I mean, look at this, man. Like, the way he just positions himself is just perfect, man. Obviously, he pushes up a little bit way too much, but like I said, my defense is like all like behind, and it's just kind of him that's not there, right? But he still comes back. Obviously, if I put the instruction on him to like be like come back, stay back while attacking or whatever, it would help. But like to me, I mean, he's got good dribbling. He can pull off a pretty good run right here. Okay, he lost the ball right there. But he does good. He does good dribbling, like I said. I mean, it's underwhelming to me, like the fact that I use this card and there's a goal before and it doesn't feel like that. And now that he has 89, like it feels really good. Now we're gonna be changing our formation. Now is what I was trying to see. Is like I said, it's kind of what I thought it would happen. Is that he was gonna play good as a left mid, right, or a center mid. But we're gonna do left mid for now. And I think that you know, as a center, as a left mid, he can pull that off. So I'm 5-2, right? And this is where I will be able to see like, yeah, his body type is just superior, right? Because this is what it feels like right now. His body type feels so good right now. Okay, so we just changed formations right here. Go ahead and run in here with Tammy. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Good cross. Okay, unfortunate right there, but I know he get the ball right here. Ooh, gets the ball again. Makes a run right here. What about the pass? Ooh, unfortunate. But he did the dribble. Like I said, he did the dribbling, which is like impossible to do nowadays with a 3-star, 3-star, because the fucking teams are jacked now. So like you can't really pull off a 3-star, 3-star like that, especially when you want him to go up. And I mean, like, look at this, man. Like it's genuinely impressive. Look at this. Like he reminds me of how Conte Team of the Year felt when I use him in foot draft, obviously. But I mean, you can still tell like he has that. Even though he doesn't have any fucking weak foot or any skill moves, this guy's fucking crispy with the dribbles. Like he really got the dribbles to him. Got a slight tackle right here. Okay, so it looks like we might end up with a tie right here, which I don't mind. But to be honest, it was a little bit underwhelming. Although I almost conceded right there, but it was a little bit underwhelming to me. How they gave him 84 dribbling, obviously, right? But now that I look at it and the chance that this guy has to upgrade, this guy is really good. Like the body type that EA gave this guy. I mean, look at this. This is where I tell you, like the way he just dribbled right there. It was really good. Look at that. Man, he just walks past them, man. It's not even funny. Like, that's the second time that he assisted like that, too. So, a pretty good game to start off, right, with this guy. And honestly, like I said, he doesn't even feel, like, half bad for, like, the position that he has. I felt like he was gonna suck at dribbling. I thought he was gonna be, like, that kind of player that you can just pass with, but it doesn't feel like that. Yeah, you see, like, his dribbling looks like shit. He has an 82 balance, right? Which is probably the only thing I would take off from this card. Like maybe if he had a little bit better balance, which he will. Like I said, he could have upgrades in the future, um, and that would just make his dribbling better. But like I said, I mean, like just one upgrade will make this guy be like could be your fullback for the rest of the game. And let's see the fullbacks in Serie A, right? Like it's something that I wanted to also compare, right? Um, I think we have a couple. So we have Theo Hernandez, which is probably one of the best fullbacks because of his body type as well, but also like the reach that he has around most players. And yeah, this guy would be a very good comparison between these two. And obviously, like I said, his height difference is obviously not that much, but I think Sandro has a little bit more of a maybe it's a rating. I think because I last card I used from Hernandez was an 8. Like I said, once again, I used this card in FUT draft, and his card was really good in FUT draft when it came to dribbling as well. It didn't feel bad. It didn't feel bad, and his tackling ability as well. It's like it was OP. But comparing him to Sandro, uh, he still is a little bit slightly better than Sandro. I could say I could argue that still. But like I said, this Sandro having the ability to upgrade, I don't know. He could have something above him. This these other fullbacks, I think they have a lot of stuff missing as compared to him. Obviously, Di Lorenzo would be the closest one due to rating and skill moves. He's got 5-star, 4-star, so 5-star, 3-star, excuse me. So it doesn't feel bad. Sola, I haven't used that card, but the high as a fullback doesn't seem to be like a good thing, to be honest. And his physicals don't look that great. 86 stamina looks pretty good. His dribbling doesn't look good either, and he's 5'9". So as you can see, I mean, it doesn't look that good. So yeah, I mean, there's not that many choices as fullbacks in this area. So I honestly could argue that this guy is probably the best, or if not the second best, fullback that I've seen, that I've used in the game. Like I said, there's a lot of fullbacks that are in the game, but I'm saying as a left back, I don't think I've used any other fullbacks. Obviously, Cancelo is like the best one. Actually, Cole, I didn't use that card, but I played against him and he doesn't feel that good. Like, he doesn't really do a difference. Robertson was really good in the beginning of the year, but right now I don't think he has that much of an impact as he did. I mean, once again, high work rates. a lot of people think it doesn't have to do with anything, but it does, because high work rates have to do with your, your work rates, and especially down the sides. It's not recommended. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. That's why, like I said, high medium is so good this year, especially for these fullbacks. It's so good, and obviously Cancelo, like I said, he's the best I've used. Excuse me, I haven't used him, but I've been destroyed by him, so I know he's really good, and I've seen all the reviews. Um, I know Roberto Carlos has pretty good dribbling as well for his body type. I've heard he's got good dribbling as well. Obviously, his stats are freaking jacked, and he's got 97 long shots. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's got something else going on with him. But yeah, I could tell you guys right now, I don't think there's any other fullbacks that are comparing to the Sandro right now, except for like 2 cards. So for 200K, I think that's worth the price, right? Considering how unique this card is. And like I said, we're gonna go ahead and jump into another game, and I will be using him in the 3-5-2 this time for a whole game, and this will be how we wrap up our review, right? But for right now, he feels really good as a left mid as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's got good tackling ability. He's got a really good tackling ability. Don't get me wrong, but the way this guy dribbles and the fact that he will upgrade soon, like, I don't know. I don't think you can ignore that. I honestly think that's actually a really good choice for a fullback if you're looking for one, because of the fact that he's got his unique body type, right? But other than that, I couldn't really find another way for to have somebody buy this card, because like I said, the biggest flaw is that they didn't give him a weak foot upgrade, right? They didn't give him a skill move to 4 or a weak foot to 4 at the minimum. It was the last thing would be the only thing I expect from EA, right? That they gave him the 4-star on either side, right, of weak foot or skill moves, right? So we're gonna go against a pretty good Serie A mixed with League One team, and he's got a team of the week Neymar and a Nuno Mendes. This will be the last game. Like I said, we're gonna wrap up the review like this, and I think I don't think he wants to move anywhere. Because he's just teasing. Nice tackle from Pique. Obviously, he's not gonna get it. Good tackle from Des. I don't know what this game is on right now. It's literally messing up my passes. But here we go. It's a better test for him right now. Okay, so he's not passing this Doku. Look at that cross. Why did it not give me Benzema? Damn. I genuinely thought it was a goal right there. Oh, man. I was trying to give it to Tammy right there. Okay. He didn't intercept that one right there, which is a little bit underwhelming. But his dribbling still feels good. Under pressure as well. We go again. Intercept the pass. Damn, almost sneaked away with that one right there. Good play from Sakari. Sakari is literally such a good, like, the best freaking midfielder, man. Like, defensively, Jesus Christ, he's a tank. There we go. Nice feint. See, what if I borrow outside right here? Come outside again. What about the cross? Ooh, still got through. Benzema, good goal. Yeah, he's able to still play good. He's able to, obviously he doesn't feel as good right now as he did last game with the dribbling. Like I feel like under pressure, a different sort of pressure, I guess, in the tactics, he does feel a little bit different. But like I said, that only has to do because of the stupid way the game works with like not having weak foot, right? Like I said, that's the only thing. The only thing. Okay. Look at that Sakaria, man. Man, he don't play around, man. That's literally a free card, and this guy is just balling on these guys, just balling out. He's definitely gonna have to pass back. Come on. Good interception. I don't even know why it stopped the game right there. We already just got the ball. Here we go. Good play. Go one more time. Almost synced the ball right there. See now. Across. Perfect. There we go. There's a 95 crossing. That's what I was looking for. Like I said, that obviously I'm not gonna cross every single game because I mean, like I said, that's probably one of the things a lot of people don't do. They don't like crossing that much. Obviously, right now it's a little bit more used, but obviously not everybody's gonna cross like 24/7, right? Am I right? So obviously the 95 crossing is not like the ultimatum of this card. Like if it didn't have any crossing, I wouldn't use it. Like you know what I mean? Like it was not really like that. But adding the dribbling to that, though. Yo, why is the game not right there? Okay, so this guy is just kind of just living for the throw right now. He's not really like caring about how I'm just trying to like tackle him with my Sandro. But this Sandro is like, come on, PK. Yeah, good thing, Di Lorenzo. Good thing. There we go. Nice possession play. Okay, let's see right here. Nice barrel. What about the dribble right here? Oh, I didn't think he was gonna switch to this player that fast. But here we go. Oh my god. EA once again not reading my damn commands. Almost synced the ball right there. Okay, there we go. So he guards the ball very well, guys. Very well. Very good play right there. See right here. Oh, he didn't get the ball. I asked because I manually grabbed him. I should have just let him do it. It's because I thought he was going to try to wrap around with a through ball. But he just tried passing in between. But he almost got the ball right there. Running out of stamina. 89 stamina. He's running out of it. Man, if he would have given this guy a shooting ability, I would have used him as a center mid. Like instantly. Just looking at it. 80 shooting, man. Would have been enough for me. I wouldn't have asked for anything else. Not really trying to change my team right now, but I will put in Ericsson for my passing. There we go. Come on, Sandro. Sandro. Oh, you almost got the ball. Why didn't he turn? It didn't want to take my commands. I get it that it's a stamina, but at the same time, I feel like the gameplay is a little bit shit right now, right? There we go. Come on. It's getting a little annoying to play this guy right now. Oh, Sakai almost had that. Come on, Coughlin. You got this. Oh, you want to shoot? Come on. Yeah, it's just this guy's team is not really built that nicely. So he doesn't have anything on me, really. Ball now, though. Come on, Sandro. Use that pace. The cross. Ooh, still went in. Jesus Christ, Benzema's got that big boy body type still, man. Look at that. Yeah, this guy is just apex predator for fucking... Like, he don't mess around, man. I'm not even kidding, bro. Benzema is like an 86 rated card, and he's still bossing around with these guys, man. Still balling out. So predictable at some point whenever these guys do these runs. Monsacaria. Oh, he read me. Okay. Oh my god, I didn't know that was Sacaria. I thought that was someone else. I thought that was Di Lorenzo. Come on, are you scared? Okay, never mind. He's terrified. Damn, Sacaria. He's literally taking over this review right now, bro. He's genuinely just destroying these guys. I literally haven't used this Sicario for like I don't know how long already. Like I just haven't used him, and right now that he got an upgrade, I'm literally just thinking about sticking with this team right now. That was so good by him. Come on, Tammy. Oh, Tammy, come on. Okay, Sandro. Ooh, not so good of a touch right there. I will say that. That wasn't a good touch. Just can't find the goals.
Señoras y señores, el arquero es la figura. Acaba de salvar a su equipo. Esto es clara posición adelantada. Christian Eriksen.
Oh, Eriksen in a solo run right there. Another cross. Ooh, man, if I would have gotten through, man. If that would have gotten through. If only. Only if. Okay, so he does have, like I said, he does still have that limit from the freaking weak foot and skill move gap that he's got. So But I will say he still covers the area pretty well, being as a left mid. Like I said, it's not ideal to use him as a left mid just yet, but just know that in a very near future, you could literally use this guy as your left mid. Like, don't even joke with it. Like, this guy will literally destroy with his pace and like literally his body type, and he can recover balls. So yeah, you got to take that in mind. Like, don't think that just because he's 3 star doesn't mean that you can't use this guy as a left mid or something like that. Like, this guy is still got a lot of juice to him. Like, and obviously he will be even more juiced up as the season progresses because Juventus are still running this area. So we will wait and see how far this card can get. Obviously, we know is like a +4 at most, I guess. But even like a +1 would still make me use this card over like my Hakimi. Like, I'm being dead honest with you guys. Like, I know Hakimi like is really good and he's at 87. I know he's gonna get an upgrade, but it's just like this Sandro is also really good. Like, I'm generally am enjoying his body type as is right now, and the way he's positioning himself also is kind of just it's perfect for my left mid. For me to use him as my left mid in my 3-5-2, right? But regardless, you guys can give whatever opinion you want about him. Like I said, he's not your type of center back or fullback. Excuse me. You can just say that, but because of his weak foot, like I said, I wouldn't blame you. But like I said, I honestly don't think this guy is a bad left mid. Like, he genuinely feels really good. All right, guys. Well, I think that's enough for a review. I don't think we need anything else to see except for, like I said, he hasn't scored any goals. But like, I mean, honestly, he doesn't have any shooting traits at all, anyways. But I mean, just look at his freaking heat map, and look at Chukwueze. Like, Chukwueze plays up and then plays down the middle, but this guy just is literally running down the sides like as a fullback should do. And in a 3-5-2, if you have two players that play like that instead of like this, that will help you out more if when you actually think about it, right? Because obviously it wastes more stamina running down like up in the like this up and down in the pitch because it's more area to cover, right? But I mean, look, this guy made 2 assists, right? Or how many? 3 assists. So he assisted every single one of our goals. As in, he is reliable as a left mid because he will actually, as y'all saw first game, he can dribble around almost any team because you saw he dribbled around Conte. He dribbled around Quadraro. He was driving me crazy with the way he was dribbling, right, guys? Like, I don't think we're gonna argue with that, right? Because obviously, Benzema is a freaking maniac striker, and I love that striker like him. But look at that cross, man. Look at the how rapidly he just took it. Like, he just aimed it right there. Look, just right there where his head was at, and that's all I need from a left mid. To be honest, look at that. I mean, that is such a hard angle to get a ball through with, and look, he's running at the same time, and the way he's crossing it. Obviously, Benzema, like I said, Benzema's he's a crazy motherfucker, and he wins every single ball, regardless of being 86 rated or 85 rated. This guy will destroy your team, right? But I will give props to Sandro for being, a 3 star. I still think he is really good option for you guys. And like I said, if you don't use a 3-5-2, maybe you wouldn't consider him, or if you're just a very linear person using 4-4-2 like me, I do use 4-4-2, but sometimes I do use 3-5-2 because to me it's more consistent enough to me, in my opinion, for how I play my games. I feel more consistent in playing that formation most of the times than the 4-4-2. I'll use a 4-4-2 to start my games out, but when I know I need to get my game head in, like I need to get my game in, and like I need to win a game, like that's what I go to, right? But like I said, it's your opinion, guys. If you tried this card already and you think something differently about him, let me know in the comment section what you think this review helped you out though, on how to use this card, or if he's worth the amount that he's going for. Because like I said, right now he's going for a pretty good amount. So like I said, it's up to you guys if you want to spend that much coins on a player like this. But I will let you know this: like as soon as he gets an upgrade, this guy's gonna go up again. He'll either be back around 200 or 250 if he goes down. If he doesn't go down at all, because how many pros might be using this card, then this guy, because like I said, he's got a green link to many good players like Zakaria. Zakaria is like a fucking demon too. Zakaria is probably the best DM in literally like the whole game. One of the best ones, obviously not the best one, but he's one of the best. And I say that with a lot of freaking like confidence. He is really good. You have a lot of good links with this Sandro card. Obviously, you have the Light, who was an SBC, I believe. He's no longer around. But if you do have the Light, he still does damage. And another great link, obviously. I don't think we have that many left mids. We don't have any left mids at all, to be honest. Yeah, there isn't any left mids as I can see. A left mid would probably be the only choice that you would give to this card, right? I mean, if you have obviously, if you also, honestly, if you have Felipe Anderson hanging around like me, you could link him up like that. And, obviously, Felipe Anderson is not that good of a card, but, he could be getting upgrades soon. You never know how good he will play next game. But, yeah, guys, I think you should consider this card for the near future. Right now, it feels like an unfinished product, to be honest. But if you're considering this card or investing in cards like these, not just him. Like I said, it's not just him. It's not just his card that I'm talking about. I'm talking about a lot of these cards that don't look like they're good, but if you pick them up, they will be good. Obviously, these other cards that are right here, I mean, they're not in question because they're like a million something coins, so you already know that they're gonna be good, right? But I'm talking about like if you're thinking about trying out a card like let's say Pedro. Pedro will be a really good left mid because he will be upgraded. But like I said, the price tags of these cards are so crazy that you just don't know. You might not even get a fucking you know you might not be able to buy them soon because of how high their price tag is. But the fact that you know that they can upgrade like fucking 4 times, you know what I mean? Like it's just a big old thumbs up for me. So if you're considering investing in some of these cards, I think you should really consider it because these cards are really good. They're genuinely just like good content from EA. I think I liked Team 2 more than I did Team 1, to be honest, because a lot of these cards, they will be going down in price. And, you could snatch yourself either or of these cards. I'm pretty sure this Martinelli will be going down around like 200, 300. And if you get him, obviously Arsenal on a really good streak. So I bet you will get at the minimum you will get at least 2 upgrades on this guy, and 2 upgrades on this guy will be worth the coins in my opinion, right? But like I said, once again, we never know. You know how what kind of term uh this promo will take, I guess, because we still gotta see what um kind of other shit EA will take out. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. You guys have it.